I'm rich! I'm officially wealthy because I have one of these. This is the famed Digitech Bad Monkey pedal, and today they are listing for $278,000. Yeah, you heard me right. There's actually a listing on Reverb today for one of these for $278,000, and the guy's being really kind because it's his spare one. He bought a couple of them a couple of years ago for 20 bucks each, and the one he's selling, it doesn't have a box. Plus you have to pay shipping on it as well. 55 bucks shipping as well. Yeah, because obviously, you know, $278,000, you can't cover shipping, you know, if you sell a pedal for that much. Nah, you got to charge shipping. What about all the insurance and stuff? Obviously that's a little bit nuts. But in all honesty, there are a couple of crazy listings of these pedals on Reverb right now. There's another one there which is a complete and utter bargain at $64,000. Now, if you guys are in the dark about why I'm talking about this pedal, and probably you're not because, you know, guitar players follow my channel, you would have seen the video by Josh Scott over at JHS Pedals, where he compared the very humble Digitech Bad Monkey pedal against very expensive pedals like the Klon, Centaur, and a couple of other, you know, high-end pedals, Tube Screamer, etc., etc. And he basically made them sound identical. So after that, the whole guitar universe just imploded on itself. And every guitar player went absolutely crazy. Yeah, they went nuts. They went mad. They went insane. And it has caused a reaction in the whole industry, and people listing these for like just crazy prices. I predicted this actually. I'd left a comment on Josh's video and I'd said, you know, breaking guitar news, after Josh Scott's video, the prices of Bad Monkeys quadruples, and it didn't quadruple. It went up 10 times. People started listing them for like $500. It's a little bit nuts. But look, you know, if somebody is prepared to pay the money for it and it's worth it to them, then, you know, power to them. If they've got $278,000 to spend on a pedal, you know, much power to you. Congratulations, go and buy a pedal. In fact, buy my one for $278,000, then I can go and buy a Lamborghini. Yeah. That works out well, actually. That would work out great for me. So if you want this for $278,000, in fact, I will do you a bargain price. I will actually round it down to $275,000. Yeah, how about that? I'll even throw in shipping, and I have the box for it as well. Hey, you can't get a better deal than that. Come on. My one's in pristine condition, you know. It's got that specific green paint on it, which, you know, they don't do this green paint. This was the first series green paint, and it makes a difference to the tone of the pedal. It does. Seriously, trust me. I'm a professional. Look, I can't stop laughing while I'm doing this because this is just crazy. You know, guitar players have just gone crazy, insane, literally, over this pedal, and it's just basically because it's a reaction to something that has happened on the intervals, basically. And it's not the first time this has happened either, and it's probably going to be a trend which carries on. Now, is this worth it in terms of parts? No. You know what, this is a 50-buck pedal all day long, and you can get other pedals as well. You know, I've got other pedals down here, like this Demon FX pedal, which is like, you know, it's a clone of a TS pedal, TS808 and TS9. Yeah, you can get these all day long for like about 40-50 bucks on eBay and Reverb and stuff like that. So if you really want that kind of TS sound, hey, you can get it for a lot less than Bad Monkey pedal. But, you know, Josh actually did something which was really cool on his video. He showed that just a humble piece of gear can sound as good as you want it to sound. And it's all about this whole thing that the tone actually comes from how you play, how you set up your gear, not necessarily how expensive a piece of gear is. You know, you can have a Klon Centaur, an original one for, you know, which is worth $5,000. Does it mean you're going to sound absolutely amazing? No, it just means you have an expensive pedal. If you don't set it up correctly and if you don't play very well, then, you know, it's still gonna sound like you. It's not going to make you a better guitar player. What will make you a better guitar player is practicing more, playing more, and actually squeezing the most amount out of the gear that you have. Look, I'm a professional musician and I've used expensive gear, but most of the time throughout my lifetime, I've actually used cheap gear. And I have squeezed the most amount I can out of cheap gear and got it to sound absolutely amazing. And that's just, you know, just a thought process of, actually, I have this piece of gear, I'm going to make the most of it. So it's a really good lesson to learn that you can actually be satisfied with stuff which, you know, doesn't cost the earth. And, you know, the software guys out there who use software amps and stuff, head over to Nembrini Audio's website, because they actually have free software models of TS-808, the Tube Screamer, and also a Klon as well. And they sound fantastic. So, and they're free to download. So, you know, go ahead and check them out if you want to check out the sound and you use software amps and stuff like that. If you do want the real pedal, well, Digitech is actually going to be coming back into business, and chances are they're going to release this again. So there's going to be thousands of these around, and you'll probably be able to pick it up for like $35, you know, $40 or whatever it is in the not too distant future. Now, this is something which has happened in the, you know, recent past as well. After Eddie Van Halen passed away, the prices of the Wolfgang guitars, the EVH Wolfgang guitar, one of which I have here and which I love, they went up exponentially. They literally shot up. This was like a $300, $400 guitar, and overnight it went up to like $1,000. This is just a standard. And I remember having a conversation with my really good friend Dan Lovett-Horn at the time and saying, this is just nuts, it's crazy. These guitars basically went from like $350 right up to, like, people were asking $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, whatever, because Eddie had passed away and they got onto the bandwagon. Yeah, irony, the definition of irony, me doing this video about a pedal which actually went up exponentially in price. Anyways, we won't talk about that. Let's talk about the guitar. And I remember saying to him at the time, you know what, just got to wait it out 6 months and the prices will drop back down to what they were previously. And sure enough, 6 months later, they dropped down. I bought this one earlier this year in January of this year, and I paid $350, $365 for this. Yeah, I didn't pay $1,000 for it. I didn't pay $1,200 for it. But you know what? If you guys do want to buy me a Lamborghini, then you're more than happy to hit me up and buy this for $275,000. Bargain price. Yeah, throwing shipping. You know, and I have seen the prices of these going up a little bit. I bought this one last year. I've had one for years, and I gave my old one to a friend of mine some years ago because he needed an overdrive pedal, and I had it lying around. I wasn't using it, and I said, hey Chris, you know, just go ahead, take it and just enjoy it. And I had a hankering for one of these. I saw the prices creeping up a little bit. They'd gone up to about $70, $80, $90. Some people were listing them for about $100, $120. I got this one for $40. You know, so the bargains were still out there, and they will be back there again. They will drop in price at some stage again. And I've seen the same thing happen with some other pedals. So last year I picked up a TS7 Tube Screamer and two TS5 Sound Tank Tube Screamers because the prices are creeping up a little bit. Why? Well, we've seen this before with the TS10 and John Mayer using the TS10 and the prices going up of the TS10. It's a Tube Screamer. It's the same circuit as these pedals. I got these pedals for about 40, 50, 60 bucks each. And you know, they sound identical to the TS10. There is no, you know, secret sauce in the TS10 which made it even better. But you know, obviously John Mayer was using one, so everybody wanted one. Same thing with this pedal, and that's basically just a trend which is going on at the moment. So my advice to you would be wait it out and let them come down to a reasonable price, or when Digitech releases them for, you know, 35, 40 bucks, go buy one of them at that stage. In fact, buy 10, buy 1,000 if you want to. You'll still get more bang for your buck. And You know what? Is it going to, if you pay like, you know, an exponential amount of money, 500 bucks, let's say you even pay 500 bucks for it, is it a good investment? Probably not. You know what? It's not going to retain that value. If you want to buy it just as a collector and it's worth it to you, good for you. Go and pay that money. But the reality is, it's probably kind of drop in price anyways. There's a really good lesson in all of this as well, which is, you know what, dial in tone with your ears, not with your eyes and with trends. The pedal doesn't make you sound great. What makes you sound great is practice and squeezing the most out of the gear that you have. You know, for many years I've used very cheap gear. I haven't had this studio for all of my life. You know, I've built it up over time, and for, you know, the first few years when I was doing this, I didn't have the money to spend on like expensive gear, so I used to kind of buy cheap gear and just squeeze the most out of it. And that was a really good lesson for me, because it taught me that whatever I had, I could actually get a good tone. And consistently people tell me, hey Jay, your tone's really cool, you know, regardless of what I'm playing through. Even if I, you know, plug into a potato, which I'm going to do soon. Yeah. Anyways, cool pedal, but you know, don't go and pay 278,000 bucks for one of these, or 65,000 bucks. There's another one on Reverb for 65,000 bucks. Complete bargain, right? So, like I said, dial your tone in with this and not with the trends and with this and what everybody else is doing and telling you to do. But like I said, if you want to buy me a Lamborghini, you can, you know, buy this one. And if you then want to buy me a Ferrari, then I'll sell you this one for a bargain price. This is my TS7, bargain price, 150 grand. Yeah, yeah. You know you want it. You know what? I'll do you a deal. I'll sell both of these to you. Message me and I'll give you a super good price on them. All right, guys and girls, have a great day, and let's hear some tones from this pedal, the Digitech Bad Monkey, with the special paint on it. Yeah, they don't make this paint anymore. Makes it sound special. Yeah, yeah. They'll never make this paint again. This metallic green. Yeah, metallic python. It's called metallic python. It's called Kermit metallic python, and it really adds to the tone. Yeah, yeah, totally. You know, the new pedals they make won't sound anything like this. Nah, because of the paint. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.